So, Phoenix Lovebird is here, and I am going to represent Joy and basically explain why would you want to buy Metamorphosis, Sparrowhawk, A Journey into Womanhood. Truth be told, the book Metamorphosis of Sparrowhawk is really gauged on transformations, self-healing, and growth. Basically, a tie into mundane physical experiences with family combined with spiritual undertones. Meaning, I'm very spiritual, and so a lot of times the things that happen on this plane echo in the spiritual. So a lot of times I would take my consciousness onto those planes to see what's really going on, because that is like the background of why things happen to you on this plane. So it's kind of getting to the root of everything. And in my discovery and going throughout my journey, I inadvertently brought myself out of the matrix consciousness, world consciousness. I'm basically a separate individual born consciousness now. So I disconnected from the soul conscious stream. And you may or may not know what that means, but if you read my book, if you want to get out the matrix, if you want to have better survival skills, if you want to get into the new age of Aquarius, then read my book. Because basically, from beginning to end, you're going to end up being disconnected. You're not going to like it. I have to be honest. It'll be like a painful lesson of disconnecting. For others who always wanted to know what it's like to be free, it'll be, like a positive experience, really getting back to the spiritual oneness that is available to everyone. And this is, of course, my version of it. In order for things to probably make more sense, reading my book will help you to tap into your own spirituality, so then you can go on your own journey and relate the things that happen to you in your life to the spirit realm, and you can have an individualized version of the truth for yourself, which will make more sense. And in a sense, breaking out the matrix 2 times, right? For your second time for yourself, where it definitely will hit home in more of a spiritual genetic level. So, in any case, my book will definitely help open the doors of your consciousness to do that if you're not quite, into spirituality. And spirituality, it may sound like a broad term, but it's basically the understanding of spirit, understanding that you're not just this physical husk, this shell, this body. You are more than just your body. What is animating this body, what is making you alive right now, is a spiritual essence. All life shares a spiritual essence, for if it didn't, we couldn't survive. I mean, we eat, plants, plant beings have a spiritual essence. If it didn't, then we wouldn't be able to, enhance our spirit, our own spirit, by taking upon their spirit, by ingesting, drinking, swallowing. It's all in this sharing of spirit, spiritual energy, spiritual life force. Animals have a spiritual life force. They may not be able to communicate the way we do, but they do share a spiritual life force. So you're more than just your physical husk. And reading my book, Metamorphosis Sparrowhawk, will put you into a couple of trances. I will say it's going to take you a while probably to finish reading it. Even the most avid reader, it could probably take you like a couple of weeks, because it's like so many spiritual things within the context of the words and getting behind the words. If you're even more sensitive, you're going to be in like several trances. I've seen some of my proofreaders, I've watched them go into trances, like literal trances, as they're reading my book. So not to say it's not a bad thing. It's just, it's so much spiritual information that their mind has to kind of shut down to process it all, and they're really kind of undergoing a spiritual journey as they're reading. So I thought that was kind of pretty cool. I mean, when I was reading and writing this, I was kind of on the other side of things. I was, on the other side, basically, in the afterworld, looking at my Akashic records, my past life, some of my past lives, history, just making sense of everything. in terms of what was going on with me in the present. And it has that other energy when you bring something from the other side over. So that's probably the reason why, you'll read it and it's just like, wait a minute, I have to stop and like process it, because nothing's ever probably been put to you in this way of transforming your soul. Really, it's transforming your soul, helping you to grow out of your shell, helping you to disconnect from the world matrix and figure out your life more, and hopefully get into this new energy of Aquarian. When you reach the end, there is like a nice subtle energy of Mercury, of blue Aquarianness, that makes you feel, okay, now I can learn. It gives you a boost of energy. Well, like, now I can learn technology, because that is the age of the future. And a lot of people are having issues with technology, especially the older generation. So I did a lot of things in order to help people on a spiritual level and a physical, mundane level, to kind of get out the matrix and kind of help themselves, uplift themselves, empower themselves. And a lot of times it's going to take energy. So it's a lot of energy invested into the book. Hope you guys like it. Metamorphosis of Sparrowhawk, A Journey into Womanhood. Get it today at Amazon. Thank you.